and welcome back to the vlog. I can still say good morning because it is 11:51. We haven't hit noon yet. I kept trying to get myself going this morning, to get myself on camera early. I've been up since 7, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And sometimes I just want to be slow in the morning, and today was definitely one of those days. I also made sure to do a longer workout this morning. Typically during the week, I can only do like 15-minute to half an hour workouts just because of time. So on the weekends, I'm like, okay, girl, 45 minutes, let's go. But anyway, I want to make this intro short and sweet. I do tend to kind of ramble on in my intro sometimes, but I want to make it short and sweet because I am going to the Eaton Centre today. And if you don't know what the Eaton Centre is in Toronto, that's a mall. I am going to get myself a little something. I did talk about finances in my last vlog, just like managing that a little bit more. However, aside from what I make from work, I did get paid a huge chunk of money from a client that I work with, well, all the time, but the actual project I got paid for is about 1.5 years worth of work. And they are a big client. They are my biggest client that I work with. And when you have been working on a project for a year, you kind of want to buy yourself something special. So I kind of want to go to the mall, specifically to the Apple store, and buy myself a little present. Now, I have to go to the store and try them on, but I am thinking that I'm going to go and get myself a pair of Apple AirPod Maxes today. Oh my god. Oh, I've been wanting a pair for so long. I do have a really small head. Maybe that's a bit of a TMI, but anyway, my head is quite tiny and I am worried about the headphones fitting properly or looking massive on my head because I have heard that they are quite big. I have not tried them in person, so I want to go and do that. And if I don't like them, I'm going to head over to the Best Buy, which is really close to there, and try on other headphones that are kind of like the runners up, I guess, in terms of my list. I am an Apple user. Everything I use is Apple, and from everything that I've heard, the AirPod Maxes are kind of the easiest to integrate into all of your technology because they'll just seamlessly work with everything else. While the others like the Sonys or the Beats, it's a little more complicated. Not that it's not doable, and I'm a tech person. I'm sure I can figure it out. I just feel like the AirPod Maxes will just work more for my particular lifestyle, but we will see. I'm also torn between two colors. Anyway, we're gonna go to the store. I want to leave. It's noon now. I really wanted to leave before this because I don't want to be at the mall for too long because of the light, and obviously I don't have that much light to work with, and it's the warmest that it's been all week today. It's been so cold, and so I do want to make sure that I can get the dogs out for like a really good walk today. So we're not going to waste time. We're not going to dilly-dally. I'm probably going to go right now, put my leggings on, and hopefully I can only be out for like maybe 2 hours and then be back here. I mean, the goal is to just go there, get the headphones, and come back. I also realistically don't know how much footage I'm actually going to get at the Apple store. Does anyone else find the Apple store like really intimidating? Especially when you walk in and there's all the security guards, and then as soon as you walk in, you're bombarded with like their employees being like, do you need help? Do you need help? Do you need help? And I'm just like, I'm just trying to look. And then you feel all eyes on you if you touch any of the products. I always get like really timid and shy, and I like don't want to touch anything. So I am though gonna try on the headphones because that is a significant part of, you know, the whole purchase. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best, guys, and I'm really sorry if it sucks. I'm really sorry in advance.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today, and I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness.
Oh my god, I got them. They're right here. It's 3:30 now, so it's actually 1.5 hours more than I wanted to be out, but I actually was debating between the headphones. I tried on the Apple pair first, and I really liked them. Super comfortable. The music was amazing, like the quality of the music. And then one of the Apple employees said, you know, try the Beats. They're overlooked, but they're a good pair. So I tried them on as well, and I was like, like I really liked how they looked, on my head, but I was going back and forth. I was texting with my sister, like, which one do you like more? So then I decided, okay, I'm gonna go try and find the Sony XM5s. Also, Luna is right behind me here and she's chewing on her bones. So if you hear any weird sounds, that's Luna. So I found a place, I tried the Sonys, and of the look of them on my head, I liked the look of them the least. So I was like, great, don't need to worry about those anymore. Let's go back to Apple. And I literally walked around and around and around the floor, just debating, watching the videos again of me wearing them. I took some photos looking at those as well. I'm sure the security guard thought I was like a total maniac because I kept passing the Apple store going, no, I need to think about it a little more. I need to think about it. So I went back in and I tried both sets of headphones again. And you know, despite the weight, because the Apple headphones are slightly heavier, every single time I put them on in comparison to the Beats, there was this like the comfort of them actually on my head. And I did play several songs on the iPads that they had set up for both headphones. And yes, the Apple ones were better quality. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the original one. I'm gonna go with Apple. But I did highly consider the Beats. Do we want to take any guesses as to what color I got? Pause this video and put a heart down below as to what color you think I got. And for reference, the ones I tried on in the store were the Starlight ones. Okay, hopefully you've put your guess below. Ready for the reveal? I got the blue ones. Literally for months and months and months, I thought I would be going for the Starlight ones, but I decided against it because myself and white do not really go well together. And I love the look of the blue pair. They're not like too blue. They're a very soft blue, and I even saw them in store and I like them even better. All right, let's open these. Should I do a little ASMR? I've been watching a lot of ASMR type videos recently and I really like them. It might be a big fail, but I'm gonna do my best. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. I love this shade of blue. Oh my gosh, just the dream for like so long. Here it is. Look at that shade of blue, it's so pretty. It's actually coming out a little bit brighter on camera, which is fine. I like the blue color. And I feel like it'll also make my eyes pop because it's like the same color as my eyes. The guy in the store was like, wow, the Starlight color looks so good with your hair. Yeah, it does, but I pulled it away and I left like a little ring of foundation on that, like the ear part, and I went, no, that's what I would be worried about. I'd be constantly like, oh my God, it's dirty. I mean, I'm still gonna probably feel the same way about these, but it's not gonna be as obvious. So pretty. I also like that it's a dark case. Again, it's not gonna show like the dirt as quickly as a white case might. Here they are. My camera suddenly got so dark, but this is what they look like. Left and right. Ah! And I can't hear the world anymore. I can barely hear myself. I love the blue. I love the blue. Ah! I like it so much better than the Starlight one. I feel like I was being washed out. This is far more fun. And I do think they make my eyes pop. Yep, this is the vibe. I want to try with my hair up. Oh my gosh, I can hear the world again. Let's try this again. Oh, stop it. I love them so much. Okay, wait. I need to take a picture and send it to Kate. My sister knows me so well. It's so funny because I brought up like all the colors for her on my phone and I said, guess which color you think that I want or should get. And she looked at them. She's like, well, it's either the Starlight or the blue, but I think you're gonna go with the blue. She just knows me so well. Now I do have a really small head, which I talked about before. That was like my main concern. And I do have the headphones as tight as they can be. I can't get any tighter. I mean, they feel really comfortable on my head. Just doing the movement test. Some minimal movement, not as bad as I think some people have been expressing online. Like if I bend over like this, you know, to pick up dog poo, they're staying on my head. I want to get this paired up with my phone. Ah, there they are. They showed up right there. And I'm connected. Ooh. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I cannot be more happy right now. As much as I just want to sit here and play with these like all evening, it is past 4 o'clock now and I want to take the doggies outside for a walk. So I'm going to do that, and I don't think I'm going to wear these. They're too new. Like I probably could wear them outside. It's below 0 and I'm worried about them in the cold. They're probably fine. It's only -1. But like I said, I just bought them. And you know when you buy something that's like expensive and it's brand new, you want to baby it. So I'm just going to baby these for now. I'm going to put in my old headphones for the walk. So no one out there will be like,
oh my God, you just bought these headphones today, you're not even wearing them.
I will wear them a lot in here. Basically everything that I do in my apartment that is not vlogging and stuff, I have my headphones on and I'm listening listening to a podcast, to music, whatever. Like I'm constantly listening to something. And so don't you worry, these will get really, really good use. And also I got something off of Amazon. We'll unbox it when I get back. If you're someone like me who tends to get a little lazy when it comes to their devices, expensive products, whatever, after a period of time, I got this to try and prevent myself from being lazy. Anyway, we'll open this when I come back, but I can tell the sun is already setting and it's actually deceptively cold outside. It is warmer today than it was yesterday, but the sun isn't out and we had snow yesterday. So it's constantly like, you know, the cool breeze is coming off the snow and it blows in your face. So I don't think it's gonna be a super long walk, not like I had originally planned. I bet they're also hungry. So I'm gonna take them out, feed them, and then we're gonna come back and just kind of like jump into the evening and I can use these new headphones. Dogs, and now I want to put this on the wall. So basically, I wanted something where I could hang up the headphones without just like tossing them on the table or tossing them on the couch. So I ordered this wall thing. It basically collapses against the wall and then you can unfold it and the headphones sit on top of here. So I'm hoping that this will be a solution, maybe not the solution, but a solution to my laziness. So this is what it looks like. It sits against the wall like this, and then essentially you bring it down and then you can put your headphones right there. I have already cleaned this wall because I was thinking something like that. I think that would be cute right there. Maybe not that high, right about there. Okay, I need a level. Peel this off. There we go. Isn't this fun? 3 Mississippi. It's 5:11 and I'm just waiting till my watch says 5:12. Woo, cute. Now I'm about ready to go to bed and I have to wake up early and do a workout with a friend, which I'm not really looking forward to right now because I know my lower body is going to be so sore tomorrow. I did a 40-minute leg workout and I know I'm going to feel it. Also, I've made a really nice foamy London fog and I'm really excited to jump into bed and drink this. I've been going to bed with my like London fogs pretty much every night recently and it's just comforting, it's cozy, I enjoy it while I read. And just before I go to bed, I do want to give you guys a book update, a Kindle update on the books that I read, and I read 3 books that we haven't talked about together, and I did mention them a couple of vlogs ago. It is the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, book 1, book 2, and book 3, which is the entirety of that part of the series. There's actually a prequel series called Caraval or something, I believe, but I started with this one. I didn't even realize there was a first iteration of the world, you know, like a 3-part series to begin with, but it doesn't really matter. You don't have to read them all at the same time. They can be read separately. So starting with book 1, which is actually called Once Upon a Broken Heart, I'm gonna give this book a 4 out of 5. I would say the first 25% of the book is kind of a little messy, if you will. In many ways, it's so predictable because it starts out as a classic sort of fairy tale theme and storyline, and you're like, okay, I know how this is gonna end, and then they keep throwing these like small curveballs at you and you're like, okay, what? So I felt like my brain was going like this for the first little bit, and then it got into the rhythm of it and I really felt we starting to understand what the book was about. but I really did enjoy it, so much so that I ended up buying book 2 at full price, and I never do that unless I'm like really thoroughly enjoying the series. So essentially it's about a girl named Evangeline. She lives with her stepmother and stepsister. Her stepmother's rather wicked, if you will. It's kind of like a Cinderella moment, and she's in love with this boy. She fully believes she's in love with this boy, and he has decided that he's gonna marry her stepsister, despite them being in love, and she's confused. She's like, wait, why isn't he marrying me? And this is where the book starts off. So she had heard about this door that leads you to a special church where she could find the Prince of Hearts. So she tracks down this door and she enters the church and she prays essentially to the Prince of Hearts, like, help me get my love back. And he appears and he grants her, in a way, I don't want to give too much away, but he grants her her wish, but then things unravel and things fall apart, like he has strings attached, and there's a lot more to it than just simply like, sure, I'll help you get your love back. It becomes very tangled. So yeah, book 1, 4 out of 5. Moving on to book 2, I'm gonna give book 2 a 5 out of 5. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I loved book 2 because there was this whole setup in book 1. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but there was this whole setup. The characters had to go on an adventure, fight evil, and find these objects and make their way to complete this big mystery project. So the foundation is really built in book 1, and then by book 2, you're fully into the adventure, and then it ends up being solved in a way by the end of book 2. And so you're just like, the excitement, the rush to get to that point is so great. And then of course the romance is so good. I love a good slow burn. Like, I love a romance that you kind of like expect but are also not expecting, and then the ones that really take their time, like the relationship is fully developed essentially by the time that they actually get together. And I really like that. I hate it when books rush romances. It's no fun to me anyway. I find it no fun. Book 3, I'm gonna give a 4 out of 5. I understand the need for book 3. I totally understand it, even though the whole like mystery thing was solved by book 2. And book 3, I do see the point of it. It was needed. There was a lot of content still in it that we kind of, as readers, needed. Not that I didn't enjoy it. I loved it just as much as book 1 and 2, but it just wasn't the 5 out of 5 that book 2 was. But overall, great series. If you like fantasy, if you like romance, if you like adventure, definitely recommend. Anyway, you guys, so that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Thank you for coming along with me to the Apple store. That was so much fun. And I know these vlogs are gonna be, at least for now, a little bit shorter, a little more concise. It's just because January is so busy for me and I don't want to spread out the vlogging on both Saturday and Sunday. I just don't have the time right now, but I'm still trying to vlog for you guys and still trying to get them up. So you just gotta bear with me. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell if you want to get notified as to when I will be posting next. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!